and encouragement to them, so that they may continue to grow in relationship with one another and with Spirit. Great Spirit God, maker of the universe and all its creatures, we ask you to empower and sanctify us in this service of celebration and commitment. Surround us with your loving Spirit. Awaken in us the awareness of our loving natures as your children. Guide us and protect us. We offer our thoughts, words, feelings, and actions to your honor and glory. We make this prayer with joy and gratitude for the blessings we enjoy. Amen. I want to share with you 2 readings from sacred scriptures that bear great relevance to the ceremony tonight. The first is an adaptation of a very familiar passage found in the letter of Paul to the church in Corinth. It talks about love not merely as a feeling, glorious as it might be, but as a choice. And it talks about and teaches us what it means to choose to love. Paul says this, "And now I will show you the most excellent way. If I could speak in all languages and be understood by people and angels, but did not live a life of loving others, then I would only be making harsh noises, like a clanging gong or a cymbal. And if I could prophesy the future and understand all the mysteries of the universe, and even if I had a faith that could work wonders and move mountains, but I was not living a life of loving others, I would be nothing at all. If I gave away large sums of money to help the poor, and I gave all my possessions up for worthy causes, if I even sacrificed my life for causes in which I believe, but I was not living a life of loving others, then it would not enrich my life at all. One who loves is patient, is kind, does not envy other people. One who chooses to love does not boast or brag about themselves or proudly compare themselves to other people. Love is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It does not keep a record of others' wrongdoings. One who is living a life of loving others doesn't feel glad about other people's misfortunes or mistakes, but rejoices in truth and goodness. One who is living a life of loving never gives up hope, always remains committed, always offers protection, always holds trust. Love never fails. Each of us in this room and this couple that stands before you has been brought to this moment through the grace of many relationships. We are in most ways the expression of all those that we have ever loved and all those that have loved us. It's good, I think, to stop for a moment, each of us, and reflect on all these people and to honor and appreciate those who have helped us to this point in our lives. Some of those relationships are ongoing. Others were for a certain time or place. Some of these special people have crossed over to the spirit world. But any of those with whom love bonds were ever created are still a part of us today. And all of them are with us in this sacred place and time. Let's each take a moment to remember and silently thank those who've loved us and brought us to this special moment. Vatican and Eddie have a very special story. and it's one that they would like to share with you at this time. Who wants to go first?
Shall I?
Please.
Make it easy, Vatican. Make it easy.
When Edward and I first got together in the Carnival of 1992, there were 30 different couples who got together at the same time we did. We're the only ones left. Having all of you here with us today to witness this wedding and to witness our commitment to each other and to you as our friends is the most important thing to us. There's so much love in this room and so many people about whom we care and care deeply who share this with us. We can only say thank you.
However, allow me to piggyback with a few button points here. We met by going to a carnival ball that neither of us wanted to be at. He with his friends, I with mine. We loathed it. We wanted out in the worst possible way.
This is the worst possible way.
I'll do the talking here. We were introduced by a mutual friend who explained that Vatican was a friend of hers doing a show up in Baton Rouge, and he was new to the area, and wanted me to introduce him to the theater people in the area so that he could at least see what was available here. The second I looked in his eyes, something clicked, and we've been together ever since. And as he said, 30 other couples met that day. None of them are with us anymore. And we are still going. And we chose 12th night, beginning of Carnival, to be our official day to commemorate this and to get married upon, simply because the day we met, well, with the Carnival season and the schedule changing, well, it can be in or out of Carnival. 12th night, hey, it's a mitzvah if you're Jewish. It's fantastic. We get everything. We have the Carnival. We've got everything. And to be able to share it with you people here, so many of you, in fact, all of you so dear to us, and so many connections, so many different circles are joining this evening that, as Deanne said, that there's so much love in here and so many people in our lives, past, present, some of them future, some of them recent. Thank you, Tammy. We have so many circles joining this evening that having it here, particularly here in the mansion, is the best of all possible worlds, and we thank you for being a part of that world.
In a moment, we will witness the promises of two people who have been gifted with a beautiful love. As they make a sacred pledge to one another before God, may each of us silently reaffirm our promises to be loving participants in each of our relationships. Let tonight be a festival of love for all of us. Eddie and Vatican, each and every day is a gift of God to you. This particular day is a special gift, a momentous day, a day to be cherished. This is a day of newness and beginning. It's filled to overflowing with promises and goodness. Today, it is time to let go of any old patterns or hurts that may have gotten in the way of your fulfillment. Today, you will enter into a new level of relationship. We join with you to affirm that life is good. And it is right to laugh and play and enjoy all the delights of the senses. We affirm that all of life is holy, that we are always on consecrated ground,